Swaddy Cup, and welcome to Thaiger Today. Now we're going to start today by talking about romance scams. This time, well, the shoe's sort of on the other foot. This time it's the Thai tourist police warning Thai women about, well, getting involved in different scams. Now they're saying that it happens on all different social media, and that white, handsome, rich man they think they're talking to is probably actually a dark-skinned scammer. Now, there's quite a lot of racism involved in this particular message coming out of the Thai tourist police, but it's probably also an important warning for Thai women, mostly middle-aged and middle-income Thai women who get caught up in these scams. Buyer beware. All right, let's move on to today's other main news stories. After a week of action to stem the spread of rabies, the Department of Livestock Development says the rabies outbreak that has killed 4 people this year was under control and the infection rate had lowered. The Director General of the Department of Livestock Development says they've set a target to vaccinate 10 million dogs and cats by September, and infected animals would be euthanised to prevent the spread of the disease. They say the biggest cause of this year's rabies outbreak is the immunisation rate of dogs and cats, which has dropped below 80%. Tourists are still visiting the Tsunami Memorial Monument at Khao Lak 13 years after the event, but there are still no toilet facilities. This from a tourist guide who opined on social media yesterday. The guide posted on her Facebook wall that she took 11 Japanese tourists to visit the monument, which is situated near where the patrol boat 813 was washed 2 kilometres inland by the tsunami. The guide said she walked around and checked with museum officials. They all said there was no toilets for tourists. The Cabinet's decided to waive toll fees of several key motorways heading out of Bangkok during April the 11th to the 18th to enable Songkran revellers to return to their homes or tourist destinations to celebrate Songkran Festival. The Ministry of Transport estimates about 15 million people will travel during the 8-day festive period. Crime Suppression Division Police have decided to press charges against 15 individuals, including 8 footballers, for alleged involvement in the match fixing of the Toyota Thai League soccer tournament last year. The National Police Chief says this is the first case of its kind when a group of footballers, financiers and a referee were charged with football match fixing. He told the media that he was confident that the police had a strong case to pin down all the perpetrators in the match-fixing scheme. We all like a good dash cam video. Here we go with this guy from a rear-facing dash cam. He's driving along on his motorbike, tries to check on his phone, and bang, right into the car in front. Luckily, the car behind wasn't on his mobile phone and stopped in time, didn't run him over. But the man just dusted himself off, got back on his bike. We should note that he wasn't wearing a motorbike helmet. He walked away from this one, but the warning is there: wear a helmet and don't use your mobile phone on a motorbike. FBI agents have tried to meet a pair of self-styled sex coaches detained in a Bangkok jail who claim to have evidence of Russian meddling in the 2016 US election. FBI agents contacted Thai's Immigration Bureau last week to try and organise the meeting, according to a highly placed source in the department, as reported by CNN. The request was refused by Thai officials because only legal representatives and family members are permitted access to the detainees. The pair were among 10 Russian-speaking sex coaches arrested on February the 25th when Thai police raided their week-long training seminar in Pattaya. Police have arrested an Indian man and a Thai woman who were offering jobs and change of visa status to Indian citizens. Then they were disappearing with their money and phones. The case came to light after an Indian man who paid the pair $1,700 to change his tourist visa to a non-B with work permit complained that he'd been scammed. Police say the couple ran the scam at least 10 times before they were eventually caught. And a car transporting kratom leaves crashed into an innocent pedestrian, then careered into a drain, killing both the victim and the driver yesterday in Rabies province. The 31-year-old driver from Sadao in Songkran lost control of his Toyota that was transporting 30 sacks of kratom leaves and crashed into a 68-year-old who was just walking out of a restaurant nearby. The driver died later in hospital. Well, that's all the main news stories from around Thailand today. We'd like to thank Thai Visa Property. We will be back with another Thaiger Today tomorrow.